Good evening, everyone. Today is Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. Update for Wednesday, the 24th. All right, let's go. Well, not a bad day. Obviously, the portfolio, we'll get to that in just 1 second. Make sure you take the appropriate action by raising your stops. RZLV triggered, but so far hasn't done much. But hey, routine. Take things one day at a time. No setups going into tomorrow. Let's let things shake out a little bit. If the market pulls back a little bit more, we'll likely see more and more setups. We have one short on here. I don't see any reason to fight the trend at this point. Just like to show you what I'm seeing. Some volatile pullbacks in here tonight. A lot of biotechs, or a few biotechs, I should say. For now, let's hold off on anything new, unless you want to take like an intraday trade or a Russian doll type trade on something like the PGen. Maybe that might be worth a shot if you're looking for action. But right now, I think the best action is to just stick with your positions and then wait for new setups. And easy for me to say, position trading seems to be the way to go in this particular market. Let's take a look at that portfolio. ABCL off its best levels, still up a little nonetheless. Better than the poke in the eye, I suppose. Right at multi-month highs. Hey, take a look at ATAI. Banging out some brand new highs with vigor. Multi-year highs for this guy. So that's looking pretty darn good. We're going to bump the stop on that one, obviously. And our next stop would be the initial profit target. KGC tailed off, but didn't manage to close at all-time high, so that's better than the poke in the eye. Katos also tailed off a bit, but still held on to 3 points plus on the day. So far, so good there. Go ahead and trail your stop higher, obviously. RZLV trigger, but came back in a little. Still looks promising longer term, though. And finally, TFPM, kind of in flat spell, but longer term still looks pretty darn good. Let's take a look at the overall market and drill down a little. First of all, S&P 500. There it is. Kind of a do-over from yesterday. No big deal. This market's been on a tear as of late. Back to chart way out. Squint your eyes. You can see so far so good. Yes, we're going to have some corrective action, or we will have some corrective action fairly soon because we are a little overbought here. But longer term, for now, the trend remains up, obviously. NASDAQ getting hit a little harder, but so far, nice breakout remains intact there. These indices could actually use a little bit of a pullback, but not too much, right? Russell 2000 tailed higher, came back in by the end of the day. So far, so good there, too, as a general statement. Robotics come in a little bit, but they've been on a tear as of late. Cybersecurity, outside day down. That's a little bit of a bummer since they just barely got past this prior peak in here, so we'll keep an eye on that situation. One or two big updates would certainly fix that. Bitcoin still looks toppy, so avoid that for now. Kind of a head and shoulders top in the works there. I'd like to see brand new highs again before getting too excited. Gold, the commodity, banged out brand new highs, although it was off of its best levels. Gold stocks came in a little bit down a smidge on the day after trying to rally, but they've been on a tear as of late. Broker dealer has lost some steam in here. You can see it's a little sideways as of late, but so far it just looks like it's building a high-level base. Biotechnology down a little. It's been in a somewhat choppy uptrend, but mostly works its way higher, so it's not too bad. And it does have a little overhead supply, again, to overcome, as I've been saying ad nauseum. Software coming back in a little bit, but so far the breakout remains intact there. Take a look at the fence, beginning to accelerate a bit higher, so that's certainly a good thing there. Nice uptrend remaining intact. Obviously, Katos is a defense stock. Mags outside day down. Not the end of the world. It's been on a pretty good run like most of these areas, and it's just correcting a little bit. So let's not get too excited just yet. I think that's the theme of tonight. A little corrective action. Let's not get too excited just yet. Flat-filled semiconductors, but the nice little breakout remains intact. Silver, the commodity, opening gap reversal, down a smidge on the day. But again, like many of these other areas, it has been on a tear as of late. Ditto for uranium. Metals overall still looking pretty good. Actually managed to close at brand new highs. I think that's pretty much it for tonight. So a little stalling here and there, a little weakness here and there, a little corrections here and there. Nothing to get too excited about just yet. So everybody sit tight, and let's just wait for the next round of setups and see what that brings. If you have any questions, you know the routine. Thank you so much.